Joy over on that C site to try and stop, but everybody from BBL moving in as a group, as a unit here to just push onto the site. This is going to be a retake scenario.
Yeah, and already going to find one out from TENSTAR, but still giving over the site, so are going to have to play a post plant, even if they do have numbers advantage. And I'm curious to see Elite here and how many members he runs into. Does have information out with the Prowler coming out.
Luckily, nobody else pushes in. Buld finds one there, has to back away. Turko trying to get them, does get the one. Buld finds another. 3v1, Brave going to go down here and a through, but actually holding off. Just sticking around in garage for now. They don't want to go too far when they don't have everyone in position. Aslan moving forwards. It's going to be a flashpoint just to try and buy time, but the rotation's not really coming through at this moment. There we go, 1-for-1 there. krytyq getting the answer. 3v4 now, and once again, TENSTAR holding on in this defense.
And it looks like they're finally going to start rotating potentially over towards A. QutionerX just been chilling here the whole time. There's an alarm bot there that will spot him out. Seems like he was hoping maybe someone on TENSTAR would go for an aggressive pick. When we saw how aggressive of a push they went for in that pistol.
Yeah.
But this time around, they're not.
And I like that. Keeping it fresh, right? Because, I mean, they were talking about it on the desk as well. BBL, very aggressive attack rounds across the course of that first map. We did see a couple of slow defaults, but generally speaking, it was pretty quick executes. Nice to see them changing things up and keeping TENSTAR on their toes here. Spike will go down. Got Astra in heaven. Killjoy arriving on the scene as well. TENSTAR need to wait. Make sure that they use the man advantage they've got.
We're going to see now what TENSTAR are able to do. Heck, actually, look where QutionerX rotating. If they can buy time, but it doesn't look like it with that pick coming out. And I mean, krytyq's going to get two. QutionerX not going to be able to get there fast enough. And right, that could have been the difference maker. We saw what happened when a flank.
I thought he was
in the right position to find the opening picks.
Certainly were. BBL, though, they've got rifles. They've got potential to make something happen, and especially when QutionerX finds headshots like that, it certainly feels possible. And remember, they are essentially against a bonus round here. It's a delayed bonus because of how round 2 went, but ultimately BBL playing with the advantage.
And both teams kind of playing Ringer on the Rosie. BBL just going to push right past. So for the side of TENSTAR, maybe something sneaky going to be able to happen with no Killjoy up. I mean, all this utility not going to do anything, and they're just going to be able to make their way onto the A site.
Yeah, I mean, it's just open wide. Everyone can just stroll on in, get that spike down, and now you see the rotations over from TENSTAR. I mean, TENSTAR, they're kind of rotating on the wrong side of the map. There was 3 players basically on the attacking side there, but shifting over. Now we need to see how the retake will happen from TENSTAR. Once again, another round that's going to be really critical in how they're going to play out the rest of the series.
And surprisingly, not going for anything just yet. Maybe waiting to see if any members of BBL are just going to be rotating around. I mean, they don't really have any guns that they should want to save and play with. Only a 4v5 on board right now, but being incredibly patient.
Teleport's ready.
Are they really not going to go for a retake at all? That's what it feels like. Maybe just looking for exit frags at this point. But now it'll be BBL moving forwards. Remember, they've got rifles, so in these aim duels for exit frags, they don't have an advantage, but kacpi does find one headshot, takes a rifle out of play. Brave answers it. Aftershock comes on through. 2 players do die to the spike. Brave.
Star there as well. Could set up 4 nice plays. The hit's going to come out from BBL.
Yeah, no players, but a ton of utility on that B site. They're trying to make their way in through the door. And now, defender lockdown comes through. Spike not planted just yet, and it looks like it won't be for the time being. But the lockdown did actually get destroyed. So, I feel like B control is taken now. BBL playing to defend.
Oh, actually going to come out. Both breach ultimate's going to go in opposite direction, so it does allow for BBL.
Everyone on the map stunned.
BBL is able to get the plant off, but look at the location of Elite. Waiting, we'll be able to spot out Maniac once he does go through, but actually playing just so passively.
Bladestorm in play from kacpi. Let's see if we can find those headshots. It's going to be crucial, but won't do it. Going 1-for-1. We'll see if BBL can find those kind of opportunities once again. 1-for-1, usually worth it on the attacking side. Here we go, the team moving forward through garage. Now Buld on the scene. It's a trade 1-for-1 as krytyq goes down to the explosion there. Brave finding yet another kill for himself. Brave has been on point so far this game, actually. I feel like he's consistently drained.
I mean, heck, QutionerX gonna need to try and find some kind of pick here, but no. BBL actually just gonna go for a fast hit towards B. not BC, I'm sorry, is will be fended off.
Maniac gets one, but Brave once again on the scene. It's 2 for 1 so far. BBL getting the spike down, and I think realizing, look, playing slow ain't working for us. Let's go in. Let's make this round happen.
Yeah, and for BBL, you saw they didn't even care that the Nightfall came out to try to stop their push. Ooh, Cutioner. I mean, with the first shot, but
you wouldn't believe it, would you?
For the rotate to come through. And now, I mean, heck, with these Astra Stars going down, should be able to delay the push long enough for them to get some good positioning.
Yep, Stun comes on through as well, but everybody moves in, and Aslan just takes things into his own hands. kacpi answers with one. It's a nice little headshot, but now overwhelmed as Turko finds another. It's a flank coming out from Maniac. Buld on the other side. This pincer maneuver, could it be enough for TENSTAR? They would love to get another round on the board, but BBL look like they're in control. This cosmic divide proving maybe beneficial for Maniac as he finds a way to get in, but QutionerX shuts him down, and now Buld against the world. 1v4 needs to find heads.
Still have the Rolling Thunder online and still angling for it. They're going to look for the play.
Certainly are. The aftershock going to slow things down here, but QutionerX just walks onto the site. QutionerX, maybe the bravest player in the tournament so far. Granted, we've only seen 10, but no fear whatsoever when it comes on to just make it his way into these positions. Spike goes down, QutionerX gets a blind kill through the smoke as well. And now the retake for TENSTAR, 4v5, but they've got to make some kind of miracle happen. They need it right now. They need to keep this game competitive.
I mean, heck, they still have a lot of utility online, right? Fault line just coming out from krytyq now, so they're trying to find an entryway onto site, but so many different angles that BBL have. 1 for 1 so far, but TENSTAR actually making it happen.
Yeah, Elite does find one as well. It's 1v1. BBL trying to escape. Oh, the off angle. The smoke still there, but now an Elite.
But honestly, for the past few rounds, they pretty much just fast rush on the side. QutionerX does it again, and that's how they've been making it work. And TENSTAR haven't been able to stop these fast plays.
Yeah, kacpi just legging it up long and just gets absolutely railed. Defender Killjoy gonna go for the lockdown, but Aslan once again, the man doesn't miss. The man does not miss. Maniac gets 1 or 2 Elite, but immediately traded by Brave. And I feel like that has become Brave's role within this team, is find those trades, and he gets it every time.
Okay, well, lockdown gonna be able to do something to set Buld up for a kill, but with a 1v3, it would be so hard for Buld to make something happen. But I feel like that's
honestly, I feel like BBL coming out of this series, their new motto is 1v1 me, bro. That is exactly the nature of this kind of play. And then immediately the rest of the team barrels on in looking for the trades. Buld, though, we did see the clutch from him earlier. Remember, this was the player that... Okay, well, yeah, I'm just going straight towards the middle of the map. You can't see QutionerX going for a very long flank as Brave finds one headshot to start it off. Answered by krytyq though, but Brave once again trading, gets 3. And well, we said we wanted Brave to step up and show us what he's made of. He is destroying in this map right now. And suddenly TENSTAR looking down the barrel of a 9th round loss here. A flank coming out from Buld as Maniac goes all the way around the site. Spike's still not down. But, you know, the defenders have it covered from 4 different angles.
Yeah, I mean, TENSTAR, you're hoping you can isolate some duels to try to find a way back into the round. But if BBL play it right, they don't let that happen. They have the crosses set up. It should be pretty much impossible for this to come out as... Okay, opening pick coming out from Maniac.
I like that. Cast the curses so we get a bit more of an exciting game. It's 1 pick for Maniac. And it's a second pick, but
no,
this is the thing.
No way they could do it Munchables. We just keep cursing.
There's no way they come back from this. But BBL, this is a team that wants to take 1v1s.
Yeah.
Well, that's exactly how you're going to win a 2v4.
Exactly. That's what we just hit on, right? I mean, for the side of TENSTAR, they wanted to isolate the duels, and sadly, BBL giving them exactly that. So now TENSTAR going to find a plant over towards A. You're going to hope that Brave waits for QutionerX to group up to try to find a way onto site. Now we're going to see what they're able to do. I mean, really no utility left on either side. I mean, Alarm Bot for Killjoy doesn't feel like it's going to do too much now. The spike's already down. Fault line is up for Brave if they want to try and look for an opening peak. But for the players of TENSTAR, they're just playing so far back, waiting for the tap of the spike to come out.
Oh, a cheeky little headshot there from Buld, holding on in this game. That seems to be the nature of it. But in through B here. And it's a fast play. Brave behind enemy lines, just spraying on through the smoke, and it's a crossfire through the smoke. With QutionerX and Elite finding a headshot onto kacpi. And Elite finding yet another one as well. C is the call here. Buld will be able to get the spike down, but I mean, this round is all but over. It's a formality at this stage as Elite finds yet another headshot for himself, and QutionerX a bit of a flop from the team. Now it feels like they've had a bit of time.
Still, though, for the side of 10, kind of playing default, looking for opportunities around BL, going to say thank you.
I mean, you're talking about Aslan willing to take the trades. QutionerX is as well. Happy to just go for a wide peek and try and find an aim duel. But everybody at the bottom of A main here, from both sides, is QutionerX sneaking on up. He's going to find a player. This is the shot, though. Gives information away, but finally gets that second headshot. Turko finding another one as well, and suddenly for the two, a stun onto krytyq as well, an aftershock in there. kacpi behind him, but Brave finds the headshot.
Come out for Chamber. I remember Optic, I believe, did that at Champions. Like, some jet comes out from a lot of the APAC teams, but typically it is what BBL run is the stock and standard on Haven. Yeah, and you know, stock and standard for a reason. It works. Brave going up to heaven here. kacpi has that Blade Storm. This is obviously an eco, TENSTAR. If they could find a round like this, it would be that magic that we were talking about before. kacpi topping the table here as Maniek just finds two random headshots onto Elite and Turko. It's beautiful play as he's on the flank here. Paint shells go out. Filu surely has to leave the corner, but actually, nope, just gonna die in the corner. I thought he could maybe survive that one as in comes Aslan, finding a headshot there and finding a way into the site. This Blade Storm has to be massive as the reload comes on through. QutionerX and Brave finding their kills, and QutionerX finishing the round. And again, the lockdown. Wait, do they have time? Oh. I feel like we've seen this not work from TENSTAR at all, because Breach able to get so much utility out from the back of site, like we're seeing here. Just blast them all away. Brave using that Rolling Thunder to hold on to B site. And it feels like TENSTAR kind of knock on the door of C's. Oh, QutionerX bad enemy leads! QutionerX taking heads off. Just get shut down by krytyq in the end. The coach stepping up here for TENSTAR. But, I mean, the damage is already done. The damage is already done. The 3K was beautiful. Secret agent QutionerX coming out to make this happen. Left. And now they have no time. It's kind of angled towards B, but Brave's still here. Actually, pretty much every member of BBL is here. Feels like BBL. You know, this is a team that's going into VCT. This is a team that you have high expectations of, and they are living up to those expectations here in their first game of the tournament. Oh, and I love how fast TENSTAR actually going with this play. Fault line straight into kacpi, jumping in to find the opening pick. So, gonna try and find something this time around. And Filu, even with the Nightfall online, BBL, though, they're stopping the push. Turko and QutionerX on the scene, two each here, one player remaining. Filu has to do it, and he can't. Elite takes it in.